not going the wrong way.
And those hustlers out there who have that work ethic, who just work 24/7, they pride themselves in it. It's good. Not gonna be wrong,
But
but
you go in the wrong direction.
You don't want to come a long way just to become the wrong way.
Ah, hey, that's nice. That's good. Welcome to the Gray Zone, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode. Did you like the little the rewind I did on the last episode?
I heard that.
Yeah. What'd you think of
It was unexpected.
Creative,
No doubt. Interesting, though.
Yeah, for sure.
How are you doing today?
Oh, man, it's been a long one.
Yeah? How's the week been treating you?
Week's been treating me very, very interesting, especially after my last new gig I've picked up.
Cool.
It's been kind of cut in half now. So
Less free time.
More
work time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's an interesting deal trying to balance all the balls in the air, trying to juggle all the balls of life and this work and that work and this project.
Yeah.
So for tonight's episode, I believe we're going to be having a little bit of a free talk and going into whatever we want to talk about. But I know you wanted to kind of talk about some phones and some technology and some of the effects it has on the younger generation.
Specifically, I think it was social media I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, you wanted to talk about social media and its effects. So you can just run with that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I didn't want to talk about it on our free talk episode, but I might as well touch on it a little bit, and we'll have a more deeper dive on another episode if you'd like.
Right.
But I just want to talk about how far it's come. I mean, go ahead. I want to see what you think.
To start off with, I know one of the guests we're going to probably bring on has a pretty extensive opinion on it, so we might want to save it for when he comes on.
Yeah.
And that might be kind of fun to have.
Oh, yeah.
My thoughts on social media, everything on. I mean, it's really cool that there's other avenues to learn new things. You can pick up new traits. You can see what other people are doing. I don't think you were designed to know that much about everything going on around the world. I don't think your brain was kind of built for it. You can learn a lot of things and you can have a good memory, but I think it's kind of overload. And you see like a lot of anxiety and a lot of issues that people are having. I think it's just because they're absorbing too much too quickly from, you're scrolling through Instagram and there's a lot of negative stuff on there, or there can be.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just sensory overload. But it's so addicting. It's so fun to be on Instagram Reels, So I don't know if this is true or not, but I was scrolling through, I wasn't even scrolling. I was scrolling through like Google or something like that. And there was a statistic that I guess like the average phone use is like 5 hours for the average person.
A day?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's an understatement.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even going to joke.
It said the average, so I don't know.
I mean, I know individuals, especially in the younger adolescent ages, people on their phones like tens of hours, like 12 hours, 13 hours a day. It's ridiculous.
That's so dangerous.
Yeah.
So you know what that translates into months? At 5 hours?
I mean,
take a guess. How many months?
I mean, let's do some quick math. What, 10, let's just say 10 hours a day. That's 70 hours a week. That's more than a full-time job. 70 hours for what? That's 140 times 2, like a shit ton.
so
280 hours a month.
At 5 hours a day, basically, you spend about 3 months out of the year on your cell phone.
Wow.
What can you do in 3 months? What could you have done in that time period?
Can
you
much.
Imagine that?
I mean, and this is like 3 months of like nothingness that you have the freedom to do whatever.
Solid phone use, time-wise.
Yeah.
And give or take per person.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to just avoid your phone for like a while?
So because last week when we talked about this idea of doing this kind of talk about, social media and all that, I deliberately moved my Facebook and my Instagram and a couple other things off of my homepage so I can't see them. And I've been on Facebook a little bit, but not Instagram. I'm not looking through Reels very often. I think I went on there once.
Nice.
To the business account. And I've been basically Instagram free and trying to stay off social media for the past week.
That's good. Good. I've been a couple years strong, like personal social media wise. Like the last time I posted something personal was in like 2021, but so far it's just been for business use. But what you can also do, there's a lot of apps you can use that,
like limit screen time.
No, so yeah, that's the goal. But what they do is they get rid of the color, so they'll make your phone black and white. So that's an option. Another option, what a lot of Samsungs have. Do you have a Samsung?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what you can do, what I like doing is 30 minutes before my bedtime, there's something called grayscale. And it makes your phone black and white. So you're less likely to engage with your phone or enjoy your phone's content.
Sounds depressing.
It is, but it's really worth it. I mean, I've made my goal and I've been pretty strong with this, unless, of course, there's an emergency or someone I need to contact right in the morning. The first 30 minutes to an hour of my day and the first 30 minutes to an hour before bed, I'm just no phone. Everything's off, no devices, just downtime. Because it really helps you, one, it helps with your sleep, helping you wind down and get ready for bed. And it also just builds a a healthy habit. Another thing is, one thing that social media and devices and phones and whatever has taken away from us as a society or just people in general is boredom. Boredom is healthy. There's more I need to look into it, but I know boredom is really good for the mind when you're just in a state. Because before there was TikTok, before there was social media, and like when we still had flip phones, you know what I mean?
Right.
iPods. When you had nothing to do and you're at like the bus stop and you're waiting for your bus, you just sit there. Either you listen to music or you're just thinking about something.
Well, they probably had some video games, but before that, long before all that, yes, I'm sure they had books.
Yeah, and read. Even with those, video games, you'd probably be on it max 10, 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, That's pushing it. But now you can be on a endless loop of content.
Right. It gives you
for
nothing.
Hours. It gives you nothing in return.
You get nothing out of.
It's just a disassociation with life.
It's mind-numbing.
Yeah, so that's the point of it. That's why people are so drawn to it, because it helps you disassociate from what's happening currently in life. And it's so easy to do it, and your brain loves it. Your brain loves shortcuts.
Yeah.
It's programmed in every human being. Laziness, shortcuts can be, a good thing and a really bad thing, because it wants quick dopamine. It wants to be able to, do nothing, fill up the phone.
Right.
When I did a thing a while back, I kind of want to do again to see where I'm at with my situation, but just blocking my phone away for 24 hours. And I'm making sure, I have nothing today. I have nothing. I'm on vacation, Put my phone away. The itch to just naturally reach for my phone. It's like, oh, wow, my phone's not there, of course. I didn't even think about it, Whoa, I was grabbing my phone. And there's moments where when I'm not doing this challenge and I'm just like trying to just sit in peace and quiet, I'll pull my phone out, pull up YouTube Shorts. I'm like, how the fuck did I get here? Hold on. It's terrifying. It's scary.
You kind of like clock in and you're on Instagram.
Yeah. A lot of social media apps, though, are trying to do something against it. I'm sure there's some rules and regulations for it now. I could be wrong, or they could be working on something. I know some countries are trying to get rid of it. Aren't some countries like banned from using social media?
Well, it depends on what the content is. I mean, in some countries, the content is
regulate
banned.
It a lot, huh?
So it depends on where you are. But yeah. I believe there's talk of banning phones like in schools, and I think Texas banned them, didn't they?
Really? In schools?
I'm pretty sure Texas banned phones in schools, or someone did. I mean, even we're talking about it here in California.
Yeah. I mean, didn't we ban TikTok for like couple hours?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. It was a while ago. I don't really remember. I do remember during COVID, I think, my phone broke. And I didn't replace it for like 2 or 3 months. I just didn't have a cell phone.
Wow.
I just went without a phone. It was pretty cool. Like, it was easy. It's kind of like, I couldn't really watch any movies or anything.
Right.
Other than that, it didn't really matter. I mean, it was just easy. It just worked, and went home and whatever.
I'd say confident that you and I aren't addicted to our phones.
I think
no in hell. I mean, we'd have a much easier time letting go of our phones than some people.
I'm not addicted, but like I like the idea of being able to be on Instagram. Like I'd go to my calculator to calculate a couple numbers.
Yeah,
and I'll just like end up on Instagram. Like 2 clicks I'm on Instagram. Like what? How did I get there?
So easy. It's so easy. It's scary.
Yeah. So that's what I've been working on this week is stopping that from happening.
Yeah.
For the younger generation, I think we got some problems. That's for sure.
Yeah, no. I mean, their whole childhood is built on that. I mean, our childhood could have been some of the last childhood. Like
we were right on that edge.
Yeah.
Right on that edge. Or it could have gone either way. And I think a lot of them did go that way.
Yeah, iPads started coming out and stuff. I just remember my first phone, the old Apple phone, bulky as heck,
Right.
It was the world's greatest thing, And then the older we got, we went through a lot of technological advances, like pretty damn quickly, from like the year 2000 till now.
Right. I think my first iPad as a kid was like in 2012. I vaguely remember. I think they've just came out in 2010, didn't they?
I
think it was
that doesn't
2010.
sound too far off.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I didn't even. I think it sat in a drawer till like 2014 because I just had no want to be on it. Like, what is that going to give me?
Right.
I didn't play video games. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah. For me, it was I had a what was it? A Kindle, a Fire Kindle. Yeah, it was a little tablet. It was really nice. I was a huge game enthusiast. Actually, fun fact, I don't know if you know this, but when I first got like devices and stuff, I was really fond about making a YouTube channel because YouTube made this thing a while back, like first became a thing where anyone could make a YouTube channel. And it was a little plus button at the top right. You could click on it, you can make a video, and you could post it online with people. And this was the coolest thing to me as a kid. So I started doing a lot of gaming videos. I was a Let's Player for a bit. And I was like 8, 9.
I don't even know what that is.
A Let's Player. So it was people like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Do you know these names?
Streamer.
Yeah, a streamer.
Okay.
A streamer is more a person who's live, like Twitch or Kick.
Or a recorded streamer.
So this person, they play video games for a living. They commentate as they play, and people find it entertaining. I wanted to be one of the...
Why is that
entertaining?
Just keep going. Never mind.
No,
just
you're good. Going. We can go into that if you want.
I'd rather not.
Are you one of those? Why don't you just play it yourself?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems... I guess I kind of get it because like
they're a attractive character. You know what I mean? And they become characters.
It's just kind of like a background thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, for the most part.
Because I play like YouTube videos.
Yeah. Just
to have it kind of going, and while I'm doing something,
right.
It makes it easier on you.
Yeah, no. So they play video games and people watch them. And then I started doing random challenge videos with my sister. I started doing random prank videos. Some of them I never even posted because I was just. But I was that for me built worth ethic. I was posting every week. I was editing every week. I was making content,
Wow.
And I was like connecting with like fellow classmates, and it was just like, it became a hustle. And then I was just like, the worst thing I did, I got desperate, and I learned at a very young age. So there's this app. I forgot what it was called, but if you watched ads on there, you get coins.
Oh yeah.
And with those coins, you can buy subscribers.
Oh my God.
So I got subscribers, but you know what it did? It ruined my channel because it became full of bots and fake views and fake comments. And then what happened was real subscribers would subscribe, but it wouldn't show up. So it was just destroyed. So I had to delete the channel, and it was the most, I made it to like 100 and something subscribers. I was so proud of it, but it was all for show. And then I learned at a very young age, like numbers are just numbers at the end of the day.
Right.
And then I made that new YouTube channel, which currently still exists. And I got into music and history since.
Huh.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's we kind of grew up in that golden age of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it was good, when everything was kind of nicer. I don't know.
For Google bought it?
The golden days.
Yeah. How long ago did you watch YouTube? Like, do you remember the times of... I wasn't there, but when they used to have like a 5-star rating scale versus the likes or dislikes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I know it existed.
I remember, I am old enough to know that like when they used to you could still see the dislike number where they took it off.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was recent.
Was that recent?
Not super recent.
Like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, that was a bit ago, but not super long time ago.
Okay, I'm old enough to know
that happened.
No, to remember the old logo.
Oh yeah.
So
like the TV.
Yeah, I remember that one, and there was the one after it too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The other one.
How do you feel about that whole dislike system being taken out?
Well, I mean, can't the channel still see it on their like?
Yeah, but the whole point of it is to see, like, if it's like I said, my business can no longer show consumers all my 1-star reviews. Anything below a 3-star, they can't see it. It doesn't exist. I can see it, but no one else can. So now you don't know what I could potentially be, hiding.
Well, it's kind of like, why is the button there then?
Yeah.
It's like,
it's stupid.
If you like it. If you don't.
Okay. It's there for the algorithm. So now YouTube knows not to recommend those videos to you.
Sure.
That's why it's there.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm fine with it. I mean, I don't really care. I don't spend much time on YouTube anymore. Like, not like I used to.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Me too. No, I'm on mute for a bit. Not as much as I used to be.
The biggest problem is like those of us that are working and work with our phones, it's kind of an issue because you're trying to limit your screen time, but you're also like, it's your biggest tool. So it's kind of an issue there. Because how often do you use your phone for business? Every day, all the time. Like the most important tool. It's the biggest shortcut, and it will bail you out every time. All the information, all the connections.
Right. It's a handy tool. I mean, realistically, for my businesses, I can just use my laptop.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to pull out.
Heavier, walk around with it.
Yeah, but with that, it also helps with business because I need to see a quick email. I don't have time to pull out my laptop, while I'm in the McDonald's drive-thru or something. I need to do something quick.
Don't pull out your iPad at McDonald's drive-thru?
No, I got a PC. I pull it out. It's like, hold on, I got to send an email. Are you old enough to remember blocky TVs? Like the huge...
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. I actually, there was a, you remember, was it VCRs? You remember VCRs?
VHS?
VHS? Yes, VHS. I'm thinking about something else. VHS tapes.
Yeah.
So there was a VHS and one of those block TVs in the, my house, there's 2 living rooms, like the old living room, and it was the one we actually use.
Right.
There was one back there up until like 2 years ago that I took out. It didn't break. I just needed the room. I had to get rid of it. But that's been there since, 2001.
Wow. Yeah, no. I mean, we still see some in old schools at our high school. Definitely. You see some in the corner still, and you're just like, that needs to go down.
Like in the gyms where it's long.
Oh my God.
It's long since forgotten.
Right. I know like the day I realized I'm starting to get old, I'm not that old, is when at a museum, my old professor was showing us some museum pictures of old PlayStation and like our old TVs and basically our living room in an exhibit.
Right.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah. And it was normal to us growing up.
Yeah. No. And to these kids, they're like, this shit, I can't imagine that.
They're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine taking this black box out of a cardboard sleeve, putting it in this machine, waiting for it to load. And when you're done watching your movie, you have to rewind it. Yeah. Or else you're sitting there for a minute when you want to watch a movie again.
Yeah.
I still have like 200 VHS tapes. I don't have any CDs. I only have DVDs and like the old.
Oh yeah, I had a whole like foam, like double a phone book, thick CD case thingy.
Oh,
full of CDs, full of DVDs and stuff.
You probably listen to a lot of music that way, don't you?
No, not when I was younger. I wasn't surrounded by music or
what's the CDs about?
DVDs, old movies.
Oh, DVDs. I'm talking about CDs.
Oh, CDs. Yeah.
I have a bunch of DVDs, but they didn't do much with CDs when I was kind of around. I mean, there was some music on it. No one was really selling them anymore. But yeah, there's.
You never experienced. Did you game a lot as a kid?
No, I don't even now. I've never dealt with any of that.
I used to have you know what a Wii U is?
Yeah.
So I had a Wii U and I also had a PlayStation 2, I think.
Okay.
And oh man, just CDs back then and how valuable they used to be trading CDs.
Oh, did they run off a CD?
Yeah, everything ran off a CD. And
I didn't know if it was that or a DVD.
Some of the old, and then the best console I ever had back then was a Xbox 360. You could play DVDs in there as well.
Really?
And it was mainly a gaming device, but you could watch movies in it, and that was incredible. And I still remember, I bet a lot of people can resonate with this, but when your CDs will get scratches and whatnot. Especially, and then as a kid, I tried fixing it with toothpaste.
Oh my God.
for it to do nothing. And it was the worst thing ever. I'll put my CD into my favorite video game in, my Xbox 360. I'm launching it. It'll be like, the CD has some scuffs on it. Please clean it and reinsert it. And I was like, oh, it's ruined.
Right. Was there a cleaning thing for it? It was like a machine to clean them?
It depends how far gone it was. Because like the old machine, how they worked and how they would spin inside, eventually they'd just deteriorate.
I'm sure we could like go on to eBay and find some replacements for you. eBay probably has 1 billion of them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, back then, I don't know if eBay existed back then. I'm sure it did.
eBay?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been around since like the 90s.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, even now, we could order you. Or we could
find I was a child back then. I'm talking about back then.
Oh, well, I'm saying you want to get some new ones. We'll buy you some new games.
Everything's digital now. I mean, having a CD and like an Xbox 360 or something old, like a Slim, it's it's nostalgic and it's vintage.
Right. Imagine like computers back in the original computers Big old blocky computers.
Yeah. Oh, I
Wow.
have one.
Yeah.
I have an old MacBook. It used to be my mom's.
No, I mean even
Oh, like the
pre
PCs,
MacBook,
the personal
the
computers.
PCs, and what a boat anchor that would be. How did you get anything done?
Can you imagine all that?
Yeah,
like 1,000 times the power, but now in my hand.
Yeah,
it's crazy how much we. What do you think we're going to be in the next decade?
I don't even want to think about it.
It's crazy.
Well, the technology that we sent the guys to the moon in the first time, like our phones are a lot stronger than that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's insane.
Man, it's like back then you could make the equivalent then to a calculator. And what we have now with these phones is just so the gap we've scaled is amazing. How much we've advanced.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a little segue onto technology and how it's gonna rot all of our brains out.
And then we have to fix it with technology. You heard of the game Cyberpunk?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just what life is gonna become. We're just cyborgs.
I got other things to do other than play video games. I just never saw an attraction to it.
I barely have time now. When I get the chance, I play, but it doesn't. It's crazy how many hours you'd put in as a kid. I mean, after school, that was the ritual. You know, YouTube and video games with your friends, or
YouTube for sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure, YouTube. Amazing. Well, on to free talk now. What kind of projects do you have coming up this week?
Honestly, nothing. Just some house projects, landscaping, finally getting done. Cleaning up basement, a lot of house stuff.
Yeah.
Personal project in terms of music. I'd like to work on my studio. Honestly, just trying to get my capital up. That's my only concern right now. Nothing going on with me.
Cool. How do you like our change in scenery around here at the office?
And a lot less to tune out when I'm editing this.
I'm a fan of this.
Me too.
I like this.
I can just close my eyes and rest here, and you don't even care.
Why didn't we do this earlier?
I don't know, man.
Like, this is so much easier on my eyes.
Oh yeah.
You know, actually, we probably should tell them what's going on. So I decided today that to make it easier on us, I would turn the lights off and we record in the dark. Yeah. And
we're just sitting here in the dark.
In the dark.
Or at least dark as it can get.
Well, yeah, there's between the computer and a couple of little lights on in the background. I mean, other than that, all the main lights are off. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I can think more.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, if you just close your eyes and imagining you're just listening back to this as if this was the official episode done, you just think, on like a different point of view.
Well, it's like you're in the other room.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. It's like you're not even.
You
here.
know, I could go to the other room and we can still talk.
It sounds like a lot of work. Next time we'll do that.
Yeah, we got in an argument today, so Serge is in the other room.
He can stay outside.
Yeah.
So next one, bring a guest on. Is that the deal? We're bringing a guest on.
I need another microphone.
Yeah, I thought we were going to order that.
Yeah,
I can order it.
Yeah,
send me the invoice. I'll order it.
Okay.
Fun. I mean, did you have any other topics that you were looking into that you want to bring in the future here? I have a couple little ones, but they're primarily for other guests. Do you have any notes?
That's why I know I wrote down something. Let me see. Oh, no, it's empty.
Oh, okay.
I thought I did.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, we just got to go for another 6 minutes and we're good for today. It doesn't have to be super long.
I don't mind. I don't care. How's your new job treating you?
Oh, man. The U.S. Postal Service. Now, thankfully, I'm not working for them directly, for the government. I'm working under a contractor. Really good friend of mine. His dad is also a good friend of mine now. Got to work with him, and it's been good because it's a bit more flexible. So how it works is basically you're a private contractor, it's your own company, and what you're able to do is buy routes off the government or the USPS and run it yourself. And you can hire a team, or what you do is bid on it, and the best bid or the highest bid, gets the route.
The lowest bid. Lowest bid, right?
The lowest bid? What do you mean?
Well, because the government wants to pay they wouldn't pick the highest bidder. They would pick the lowest bid.
Whoever buys it for the most or the least?
The least. You're buying.
I see. You're good.
I see.
So whoever bids the highest, give to the government.
Yes. Okay.
Because the government needs money, Zane.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. We do. We all need money. But no, so they bid on it and they got a route. And I fortunately got to be. I'm more of a floater because I'm working part time for them.
How do you get paid? How do they get paid?
So they get paid for just running the route. So they bid on it, they own it, now they get paid for just having it.
Oh, okay.
But they have to run it. And they have to run it every single day unless it's a government holiday, like Veterans Day recently and Christmas Day and all this other stuff. And, oh man. So they hire people or they can run it themselves. It's kind of stupid to run by yourself. But you hire people to run it for you. You manage those people, you pay those people, and bada boom, bada bing, and you just keep buying routes.
Wow,
I believe he has a couple routes under his belt, some local. And some up in the mountains that I'm currently going up to.
Cool.
So yeah, I got to go to one of the routes. It's a whole different ball game. I've never had a job or haven't any experience in this type of business or place, but really, it's really nice because these people are like family to me. So it's always nice driving up the mountains, going to work. It's like a 2-hour commute from here, which is why part of the pay is so high because the commute is hard. But for me, especially as a younger individual, it's really nice to just drive and just kind of be in that zone.
Well, it's kind of cool to try something new.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it gives me a lot more appreciation for, U.S., postal people,
right.
Mailmen and
they
whatnot.
Work pretty hard. Mailmen. Ours is like out till 9 or 10 sometimes.
Oh yeah, it's incredible especially in the wintertime, Christmas season and whatnot.
You only doing packages or are you doing?
Oh, letters and everything. Letters.
Really?
Every little thing you can deliver. Anything you can think of.
So when my mail is not showing up on time, I can come to you, right?
Absolutely. And I can help you out. I'm not kidding.
Really?
I can help you out. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Obviously with my connections, I directly can't help you unless you're on my route, but I can take it up to the hierarchs.
You should buy my route. Can you buy my route? Can you just deliver the mail to the door?
Your route would suck.
Oh, it'd be awful.
Do you have like a unit or do you have an individual mailbox?
No, it's like a
unit towards the end.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. There's a couple dozen.
Yeah, a whole learning curve for me was just the whole system they have running. So there's 4 phases in this job. The first phase is just casing everything. So you have this little cubicle. Actually, I have pictures I can show you. So you have these little cubicles, right? Each route has a cubicle, and within these cubicles, you're supposed to case your mail. So you get a whole bundle of mail for that day that people or a machine sorts out for you.
Right.
And from there, you case it into each little slot. And each little slot is an address that you have to deliver to. And this just makes it a good way to organize and whatnot.
Right.
And then later on, you can just, pull it out and then it's all in order before you hit the streets. That's one part of it. There's a lot of stuff that either is an incomplete address you put away to a different section, or an address that doesn't even belong to you put away. Digging deep here. And then from there, the second phase, that's also including packages in the first phase. So you get packages as well, which you get SPARs, which is small packages and rolls, and then you get actual big boxes of packages, and then you organize all that into your personal vehicle, which is nice. So with this as a personal contractor,
really?
Get your own car. You don't have to use their car. So you
put a sticker on your car.
You put a sticker on it, and yeah, I mean you don't even have to put a sticker on it.
I would.
I would too.
I would too.
No, I do too.
Because the last thing I want to see is some random car pulling up to my mailbox and putting something in it.
That's not the issue. The issue is right-hand drive, wrong side of the road, and people looking at you funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a right-hand drive vehicle. It's just a hassle.
So do they offer you vehicles?
Yeah, if your personal contractor has it. I think mine does, but nice to have your own car.
I saw someone was selling a mail truck on Marketplace from like 73.
I just need an SUV. I don't need a mail truck.
You need a mail truck. It's like a Jeep. It's cool.
Really?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay, cool.
I know I had a couple of notes to go over.
Really?
I think I'm blanking. Yeah, I know. I had a couple things I wanted to kind of just talk about in free talk. I just can't remember what it is.
Really dig deep.
I know we were going to talk about...
Those are the cubicles?
Oh, that kind of cubicles. Like in the mailroom, there's all those boxes. Is this our local one?
No, this is the one over there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So is it kind of confusing to walk through that warehouse floor?
Oh, yeah. I mean, on my first day especially. Really, really confusing.
That's really interesting. That's going to be a cool job to try doing. See what things are like.
No, I mean, after just the third day when they had me on the front lines, the hardest part for me is just understanding how to organize the packages in your vehicle.
Right.
And then going up and hitting the streets, which is like the third and fourth phase, which is just being on the street and going to each house. Eventually you get used to your own route and you keep, doing that same route and every day and you just know it by memory. I mean, I was talking to one of my coworkers, my best friend, and he was just restating, he was just renaming all the routes off the top of his head. So this address, and then this address comes next. And it's just like, so is this something you can easily grasp
You'll pick up on it.
Yeah.
So I thought you were carpooling up there.
Yeah, we carpool on the way up there. Eventually, because I'm still training, so I just tag along with one of the drivers. And then eventually I'll start taking up my own car.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I remembered some of my notes. I know we're going to briefly talk about some business stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to go into that. We missed it on the previous episode.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk about it. We can touch on it. Yeah.
Sure. What? I'm trying to think about what the whole point of that was. What was important to you when it comes to either starting or running or working in a business? I think we're just going to kind of briefly talk about.
Yeah, we'll keep it brief today on this episode. We'll go more into depth, especially about our businesses.
I think we'll probably touch on it plenty of times in the future.
I think it'd be fun to have an episode talking about our specific fields. I'd love to go in depth about the restaurant industry.
Sure, we can do that.
How it works, and
we can
someone
do that.
who's interested in it could learn a thing or two.
Sure, it'd be fun. Fun. What do you value in business? When it comes to, so hard to pick a good question.
Why do I do business?
No, yes. Why do you do business? But okay, how about this? Why did you choose the path of business versus working for someone else? Even though you are working for someone else just for the experience, like why did you also pick the path of business? Because you're multitasking with.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. The simple answer is it just kind of happened. It's kind of lame, and it is lame, but I'm keeping it straight up. It wasn't anything super crazy. It wasn't a calling for God. It's like, you, child, shall be a businessman, whatever. But yeah, I grew up around that environment, and it just kind of made sense to me. And by making sense to my brain, it seemed sensible to just dive deep into it. But more so, why I kept doing it and why I fell in love with it, with all the businesses I've dabbled in, work in, it's fun. There's an adventure. There isn't a boss above your head.
Right.
There isn't someone telling you where you need to be, and there's room for error. There's room to grow. There's room to make mistakes and fall, and there's room to grow. And that's the thing. The depths of it, the depths of hell in business is quite deep, but the good that can come from it is also quite high. There's no limit on how much you can do with a business, how far it can go, the people you'll meet. Like I met you because of the business nature I'm in, otherwise this probably wouldn't have continued. The podcast probably would have never happened,
Probably not.
Yeah. And it just brings a sense of adventure and freedom to me. And it makes sense to me. I can't imagine myself. I've worked for people and I'm currently working for someone, but it's a relationship where, because it's not like I can't be a good follower, In order to be a good leader, you got to be a good follower first, and just continue to be a good follower. You always have leaders or people above you. But I don't mean a 9 to 5. I don't mean, oh, my manager, I hate my job. I got to go do that. I got to go pay my job. Paycheck to paycheck. No. Obviously, financially, there's more room to be financially free, but there's also just more freedom in just being able to do what I want. No matter the idea, no matter the vision, no matter what I want to do, I'm able to have that foundation, the space, the property, the assets to just do things, to fulfill myself,
Right. Makes sense. Yeah. I probably say that I don't know, I think I just kind of fell into it. It just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of had the idea of being a businessman since I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
And it just kind of happened that way. It's just something I pursued. It just kind of went down that way. I would say that some of the better parts of it. Well, listen, you got to work twice as hard, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
There's you can't really do a 9 to 5 and own a business. It's just like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. the next day.
Oh yeah.
It's not, you don't get a lot of time off with it. It depends on what you're doing.
Right.
You're kind of talking about like this happy in between
Mhm.
where you're kind of doing both. So you're not running the 9 to 5, but you're also not just solely running your own business. You're kind of doing both, and that kind of.
As of right now, yeah. I don't want to do both. Let me make that clear.
No, I don't want to do.
Hell no.
Yeah. Well, we'd all rather be retired anyway. But it's amazing.
No, I'd rather not be.
Well, if I'm retired, then I could just work on my projects.
Yeah,
and I'd still be.
Yeah.
I could still be doing stuff.
It depends on the business. Yes.
Yeah, it does. The best part of it, I think, is like you said, the freedom of it and the projects you get involved in. And honestly, it's the people you meet. For me, it's the people you meet. I've met some really cool people over the years.
Mm-hmm.
There's some really amazing people that you otherwise would not have met.
Oh yeah.
So I would say for sure the people and the experience. Think of all the cool projects you have the opportunity to work on.
Mm-hmm.
It's really amazing.
Oh yeah, and there's always something new. I can't imagine doing the same thing over and over again.
Like even earlier this afternoon when me and you were talking, we talked about some new approaches and some business practices and like how can we make this work? And it kind of led way to possibly doing some new things or involving certain people in different aspects, and it's really interesting to see how it evolves. It's like a machine. It's just always, it's like the water in the ocean. It's just always changing. It's never still.
Oh yeah, it's always Very moving.
Interesting point.
Yeah, like part of business is like it's not just for the money. The money, unfortunately, is required to run a business, no doubt. And you need money to exist, to pay bills, to pay for food, and just existing. The beautiful US of A, and anywhere in the world. But it's more so of like I would never open a restaurant if I just wanted money. Hell no.
Sure.
That sounds like hell. Like if I just wanted money and I chose a restaurant.
What would you do if you just wanted money?
I'd do something really like a laundromat. Something that's just like kind of, I touch on it like every week.
Right.
And just forget about it.
I feel like laundromats are like a little more demanding than just once a week.
Well, I don't know much about laundromats.
I looked into it. I was going to buy one actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you later on.
It's something low maintenance, something not a lot. Because like obviously with jobs that require you to be there a lot less, or businesses, it's not going to make as much as something where you put more work into it and time into it. So you're going to have to, need more of those types of businesses. But I feel like business isn't something you just do just for the money. I feel like there has to be a passion. There has to be some love there.
There has to be something.
There has to be
something.
It's just money. You're not going to get very far, if not nowhere.
Unless you're like ungodly, unless you're that 1% that just somehow
unless money is your
it.
Passion. If you see money differently, like there's nothing wrong with wanting money. It's how you see money. If you just want money because you hate it, that it's giving you stress, and you just want it to get over it, and that's why you're pursuing a business.
Well, some people want it because they don't have any of it. Like they're so poor, all they want is money, thinking it'll solve all the problems.
Oh, and this is the worst: to show others you have it. Just to show
flaunt
others,
it around.
To flaunt it around.
Yeah.
No. That's not how that works.
So, what is like one good piece of advice you'd give other business people or young people or any person looking to involve themselves in getting into business and or pursuing a passion in business?
Yeah. First of all, just to be correct, is I've only been doing business for almost a decade, 6-7 years, and I don't have a lot of experience. Super young,
Because you grew up in it, so
you
saw your parents.
Yeah, and I didn't really start taking it seriously up until like a year or two ago, and really getting deep into it and just developing that love and passion and drive for it, especially just with music too. With it being my first main business, starting in the digital realm, whereas you were the opposite. So there's not a lot I have under my belt to be able to give myself the credibility to give someone advice, but I will always try to help and give advice. But I just want to make that clear. However,
right.
My one advice, there's so much I can say. Like I say, we're going to have episodes on episodes talking about this stuff.
But business will always be one of the main topics we talk about for sure.
That's under our thing. So one thing I would say now is that find a reason to continue aside from I need to, or someone is going to look at me funny, or I just need the money. build a business on something you really love, no matter what that is, having that purpose. Because this is the foundation to all the other advice I'll give you. Because if you can't find that, every other advice I'll give you after this point won't make sense to you or won't work for you unless you've developed that love. Whereas for Zane, it's rocks, nature, beauty that you can create and work with, and that springs into other branches of business that you never thought you'd be a part of. But because that foundational love was there, you don't want to be a hollow tree with no roots.
Right. So you're saying you need to build a foundation.
Oh yeah,
and have a pre-existent knowledge and passion about what you want to get into before you understand what's going to come.
Let it build off of a hobby that you truly enjoy. Now, I will warn you that hobby will become work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be so worth it.
Why do you think let me say something first. So what you said earlier about our young age and
right,
all that. Part of wanting to do this was kind of the point of bringing on, like, a lot of the guests are going to be young.
Yeah.
Mainly because, like, all the podcasts and all the things you see, all the recordings, all the interviews are people that are retired and or have already made it.
Yeah.
And it would be cool to kind of take this timestamp of time when all of us are still really young and are still doing stuff, and kind of before we made it or before they made it. Because it'd be interesting to see how our guests are beforehand, and then maybe in 20 years, where it'll be then. So we're just taking this little snippet of time.
Oh yeah,
just for
it'll be set in stone. This will exist forever.
Yeah, What was my question beforehand? So, what did I say before? Oh, I know. Why do you think, out of all the people that fail at business or fail to get their affairs in order or get themselves in order enough to start business or get involved in working, why do you think they fail? I understand everyone's different, but why do you think the vast majority of businesses and or individuals looking to get into business?
A lot of it, I have to say, is they just couldn't beat the next wave. There's waves of businesses. Most businesses fail after a certain amount of years, and there's like numbers you can put to it. And there's thresholds you need to fight through, because there's not a single business or a really good successful business that started and has been going up since.
Sure.
There's going to be downs, and there's going to be some really high ups that lead to even further downs.
Sure.
But that's part of business. And if people don't understand that, they're going to give up. Now, a lot of it can be personal issues, something, a loved one dying or something happening, or you just dying, and that's why the business shuts down. But someone failing a business, it's really on them. Sometimes it's the best decision, and you need to do what you need to do. Keep yourself happy and, flourishing and continuing your life successfully. But I don't know. I'd say you just didn't have the drive. I mean, to just continue it, or even if you shut down, but to just come back again, with something either new or different, or to bring the same thing back.
So it's within you. It's within the individual.
Right. One who founded it.
I saw something last night. It was something to the degree of being physically strong is nothing about being mentally strong.
Mm-hmm.
To be mentally strong is just such a key part. Because if you're physically strong, that's all fine and dandy. But there was this guy, and I think he was like in the Marine Corps or something. Like, he was doing push-ups, and he kept going. Even though he couldn't complete the push-up, he was still trying. He would he would push himself up, and he would lower himself and collapse to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All these people around him were just quitting. They would just give up.
Yeah.
And so, they understood that it wasn't his mind didn't give up, because they're testing your mind. So his body gave up on him. His mind didn't.
Mm-hmm. I think I've heard of this story.
Yeah. It's kind of a well-known. I mean, there's also like 1,000 variants.
Yeah.
And I see that a lot. At any rate, I see that a lot where a lot of people feel some pain or feel a push back. It's not like this easy flow, and they're like, oh, I'm done. They quit because their body, their mind wasn't strong enough to, or durable enough to kind of fight against that. Like, your body can keep going. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get your mind to keep going?
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it's a different kind of person it takes to run a business. Every business person I've ever met, successful or not, is a different person. They're always really, their willpower is impeccable.
Right.
To even want to think about starting a business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And with that, I feel like the mind is very powerful. Even if you die and you had the will to do something and you shared that with people, even if I died tomorrow, someone who's connected to me will continue the whole thing or a part of what I wanted. And because I put in that effort mentally, emotionally, spiritually, not even physically, it'll be continued through my memories, passed on to another individual, younger or older, or the same age, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you don't have that same mentality running a business when you feel an all-time low, it's either you being logical or not, it's just, can you continue that business? Can you take the right steps? Can you suffer for a bit?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
And I understand that it's hard, especially when there's family involved, when there's people involved.
Oh, yeah.
And especially, it's really hard when, you're going through anything or you just, some issues are really hard to overcome. It depends on the size of the issue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different for all of us, but
oh, yeah.
I would agree with that, and that it's usually the individual that if the idea is failing, it's because the creator of the idea and or the person running that idea doesn't have a good understanding of how it's going.
And if you're someone right now listening to this who is currently a business owner and is struggling and feels like they're at an all-time low, or
keep fighting, just keep fighting, just keep going.
Or someone who's thinking about a business, but the first thing, the fact that you're even thinking about it means you're that kind of person. So give it a shot. Give it a try. I don't care if it already exists. I don't care what anyone ever tells you or what your own brain tells you. I don't care what it takes. If you can put in the hours, if you can even say you can do it, if you're crazy enough to say, I want to open this business and run it so-and-so, do it. And then come back to our other episodes where we'll give you some advice, share our experiences. Feel free to email us.
Oh, yeah.
We have a new email. It's going to be at the description of every episode. So you can just go to the description on this one to see. But it's just soundsofthegrayzone@gmail.com. And email us any questions, any opportunities, or anything.
Yeah, if there's
any topics you want to talk about, feel free to reach out.
Stories especially.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to hear some stories.
Absolutely.
I would agree with that anyone that's in business right now, pull your head up, have a look around, take a deep breath, and analyze the situation and make sure you're going in the right direction, because you don't want to be nose to the grindstone going in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
Take a deep breath, take a look around, like, am I going the right direction? And then go back to it, because you got to educate yourself a little bit and make sure you're not going the wrong way.
And those hustlers out there who have that work ethic, who just work 24/7, they pride themselves in it. It's good. Don't get me wrong.
But you go in the wrong direction.
You don't want to come a long way just to become the wrong way.
That's nice. That's good.
So just take a break. It's okay to stop. It's incredible what 5 minutes of nothing can do to your brain and your body. It's worth it.
Right.
So take it.
Right. 100%.
Yeah.
That being said, too, if anyone wants to send anything in the email, I'd love to hear stories.
Oh, yeah.
And
it doesn't have to be something you want us to share. If you just want to talk to us personally, we don't mind. We're a small group.
Yeah, make sure you say that, like, we can talk about it or not. Just throw that in the email.
Yeah. So we'll reassure them, be like, hey, is it okay if we talk about it?
Sure.
Whatever.
Sure. If anyone sends any emails. If not, we'll have to send our own emails. That being said, is there any last minute notes other than any last minute notes here?
No, I say we start wrapping it up. What you got going on this weekend, coming up?
This weekend, I have some work at the shop. I finally got one of the cab machines back up and running. I've been back to building some jewelry and making some cabochons.
Oh, nice.
And I've had this lab saw running. And other than that, still kind of going. I got most of those tools pulled out and I'm just going through, and I got to put mine back. And we have I finally caught that rat that was in the shop last night.
Did you name him?
No. Well, actually, we named one. We called him Greg. Greg the shop rat. And, it was kind of funny at first, and then it just got
Was Greg causing some issues?
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
It got way out of hand way too fast.
I'm gonna come down. There's gonna be a little mini tombstone that says Greg.
out back behind the shop.
Here
Yeah.
lies Greg,
Oh, yeah.
shopkeeper.
Oh man.
I'll be down there in a minute. Greg will be there. Who's Greg? You'll see. You remember Bob?
Yes. Yes. Oh
Let's
my
have a
god.
little wolf spider in the studio.
Oh, like who's Bob when I met you?
Yeah, he had
And-
kids and then he left.
Oh my god. Your office had a spider living in
I had
it.
a zoo. Remember that iguana?
No. We don't have iguanas.
No, not iguana. It looked like an iguana. It was a lizard. It was a
Yeah.
huge
like
lizard.
an alligator lizard.
Yeah.
As to our next episode, I really want to start. I'll order the microphone and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that.
Right
now.
As
After this.
for what would you like to talk about? Any notes for next Wednesday?
Next
Next Wednesday?
Yeah, next episode.
Who are we going to bring on? What do you want to do, or what would you like to talk about?
I don't know. Who are we bringing on? That's for you.
Is that my job?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm not bringing anyone on.
we can bring Bob on.
Sure. We
Let's
can bring
let's
Bob
bring
on.
Greg. Let's bring Greg on.
We'll
here.
bring both Greg and Bob.
Be a short episode.
Yeah, Bob will take care of Greg.
I think. Well, we're gonna see who's available.
Yeah, and we'd like to
Uh,
get a guest on. It'd be nice to have a third person, especially
I-
4 episodes in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we're getting a lot of the bugs out,
Mhm.
so that's great. We just need to test it with 3 people to make sure we get all the bugs out,
oh yeah.
and then we can bring in more people.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, it's gonna be great. So I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna call around. I probably have 3 people.
Mhm.
Hopefully, one of them's available to come talk to us,
Okay.
and I think it'll be another free talk. If I had to guess, it's
Yeah,
gonna either be a
it'd
free
nice
talk.
talk.
It's gonna be one of 2 things. It's gonna be a free talk, or we might talk
Mhm.
about the mining industry.
Okay,
So we
That'd be fun.
might. It's
Ooh.
one of the 2.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Definitely want to do a restaurant episode.
We'll do that a week
Yeah.
after.
Sounds
We'll probably take a break from
Yeah.
guests and then we'll do another one right after that. So we can talk
Okay.
about the restaurant,
Mhm.
or if you want to do a double episode, we can.
Oh yeah, I can sense some part 2s coming.
Have you ever thought about doing double episodes?
Yeah, I mentioned it to you.
Did you?
Yeah, if it gets long enough.
Oh, like that. I see
Yeah.
what you mean. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, we can do
The-
double episodes.
We talked about back to back. That's
Yeah.
what you talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, interesting.
All right.
Other than that, well, thank you for joining us at the Gray Zone. I hope everyone's having a good night out there,
Yeah.
and we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah. Keep pushing it.
Absolutely.